Hello and welcome. My name is Jürgen Rinelli and I'm a senior software consultant. In my today's tutorial, I'm going to show you the device control module in Endpoint Central and specifically how to BitLocker encrypt USB storage devices. Have fun! All right, device control. Today we are gonna have a look on the great feature within device control to encrypt BitLocker encrypt USB storage devices. Okay, as a prerequisite, we will need a group with the systems we want to deploy that. I already have a group device control test and I'm gonna add a new computer to it, my new computer. So let's try that. Modify group is updated. Now let's go back to device control. What else will we need? We will need a policy with a trusted device group. I already have one here. And when we go on modify, these are my test USB storage devices I have added already to the trusted devices. Cancel. Well, just with that group, nothing will happen. I'm gonna plug in my USB stick now, and what happens? Yeah, there it is. I just need to, here it shows here. Okay, it has already an auto start. It opened already. I can open the files there and I can add a new one. Yes, I can add and remove files. Okay, that's what we want to change now. So now let's take that USB stick out. And now let's go to policy creation. Easy thing, we will build a policy, Windows policy. I'll name it Jürgen's USB storage device. And then we will have to add here removable storage, allow trusted devices only. I'll select my test group. File access and file shadowing, I'll leave empty right now. Disable autorun, yes. Access settings for unencrypted devices. I'll go to read only. And now I have the option to encrypt that device with a encryption method I've to give. That's a default one, or 128 or 256. I'll go with that. And what's written here, based on available encryption type in Windows, encryption will be made on AES, XDS, or CBC. Okay, great. I have no clue what's that in detail. Let's go further down. What else do we have? Send blocked device details to server immediately. Of course, always I'll do that. And a custom notification. And I will provide even a temporary access request. So if something else is needed, my the users, my clients can send a request through the block dialog. So no emails or no telephone calls needed. Cool thing that. Save and publish. Cool. Again, nothing happened. We just have a policy. Now we need to deploy that policy. Let's associate that policy now to the computer group device control test. And now let's have Jürgen's USB storage device added here to the deployment. Deploy immediately. I'll do that. I want to see it right away. Please don't go too often on deploy immediately, especially if you have more users and more technicians. It will be performed in a row, and too many in the same time, it might not work then. Okay, now what do we see here? Already deployed, it says. Okay, dashboard, associated policy, associated device, trusted devices, and the computers. It's already applied the policy. Cool. Let's see what happens when I plug in that USB stick again. Come on. Yeah. Pull Okay, no auto start, so I need to open my File Explorer manually. Let's go to that USB stick. Still there. I can open the file. Yeah, that's what's written in the policy. And now let's see what happens when I add a new document. Now I need to encrypt. Cool, encrypt this device. Confirm. New document. Now it's encrypted. And I can add a new document. Great! And I can delete it again. And it is encrypted. Yes. Works. Cool thing. That's it. Easy, isn't it? Have fun testing. See you soon.